Hello everyone, I'm Dr. David Marshall, SCOM Chair, here on the Communications Bridge, and you're watching the third episode of SCOM UP. You know the drill, SCOM for the Department of Strategic Communication, UP for update, and also that the department is up and is on the rise. This is a show exclusively for SCOM majors, all designed to inspire, motivate, inform, and uplift, all to keep your eyes on the prize, which we know is graduation. So let's get started. Speaking of moving you toward graduation, this week starts the official registration for fall. April 2nd, that's for you seniors and other special populations. Juniors, it's your turn April 6th. April 9th, sophomores. And on April 12th, freshmen. And then it's open to everyone. But clearly, we want you to get registered during your priority dates. Take a walk to the SGJC Advising Center on the second floor and look on the board to see who your advisor is, and then go see him or her right away. You spoke, we listened. As the result of the SCOM Student Satisfaction Survey, where you stated you wanted more variety in your SCOM electives, I will be teaching a special topics course in the fall called Vlogging and Blogging for Sports, Entertainment, and Fashion. Oh man, it's going to be fun and very interactive. Register right away as seats will definitely go fast. It's SCOM 498. Hope to see you in my class later in the fall. It's campaign season here on campus, and of course, SCOM majors are right in the middle of it. Erica Knox is running for Miss Junior, Daniel Gibson, Mr. Senior, and Zion Diggs for Miss Senior. The trio put their SCOM skills to work in candidate speeches last week. Of course, SCOM major Jasmine Daly is ending her reign as Miss Senior. Congratulations to her on a year well spent. Now, of course, as an academic department chair, I shouldn't be pitting one group of Morgan students over another. We're all family, right? And I would never say words like, ignore the other candidates from other parts of the university running for office and support your fellow majors. So I'm just going to now move on to another part of the show. Okay, in other news, at the School of Global Journalism and Communication, we take the G in our name very seriously. I had the pleasure of talking to two of our outstanding majors this week. First up is Drew Mitchell, who spent her spring break doing an internship project on an alternative spring break in Puerto Rico, working alongside the military and doing lots of good.
It was extremely important to me because as an international woman, my heart feels truly at one with these people, and I do feel more enriched now that I have seen them. And it's interesting because people view Puerto Rico as just a Caribbean country, and it's truly not. It's a territory of the United States, and it's very unfortunate to see that a people in their own land, which is completely surrounded by water, is being disenfranchised through disaster. It's very scary. It's firsthand an encounter to see that people that not only look like us, but they live like us. They're a part of what the social contract that we abide by every single day. So I felt like it was not only my duty as a citizen, but it's my duty as a person to get involved and to show them that they are not alone and that I am not a representation of the things that are oppressing them, but I'm one with them, and I see the resilience through communication.
Drew says she feels every SCOM major needs to have both international and service experience in order to be competitive in the field. And our second outstanding globally focused SCOM major is Troy Ratchford. She's spending the semester in Germany studying and doing an internship with a social media company. I caught up with her via Skype. Take a look. All right, so good afternoon or good morning, Troy. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing all right. What time is it over there?
First tell me what time it is over there.
Oh, okay. It's about 11 o'clock here.
Yep, so that means it is 5 p.m. over here.
Okay, very good. How are you? Say, how have things been going?
Everything is great. Berlin is the best place in the world to be. It's very diverse here. It's so different from the States, and it's just a new view of the world, honestly, and I don't want to leave.
We need you to come back and get on the graduation list, so please come back. So what types of things have you been doing? Tell us what's been happening.
Well, I'm here for 14 weeks total, and I am considered a global intern in the Global Internship Program with CIEE. And for 6 weeks, I took 2 communication courses. The first one was Intercultural Communication and Leadership, and the second one was Mass Media in Europe. And then for the following 8 weeks, I was assigned to an internship here in Berlin. Now, I work with a social media app company called Yodel. It's very popular here in Europe, and they're trying to expand to the US. So I'm working with the US growth team, and I think my official title is a junior marketing intern. And I'm just creating future content for the app and doing a lot of research for the schools that they might possibly launch at next. And it's a lot of fun.
And you can see the connections between what you're doing now and what you're going to be studying here at Morgan. You see those connections clearly by virtue of you doing this overseas trip.
Absolutely. I think it's very important to be as open-minded as possible, especially in the type of career that I know I'm interested in, and to be able to work with diverse people and be able to interact in a way where you're able to not only understand where they're coming from, but just be able to work with them in different situations and problem solving. I feel like I've gotten to do a lot of that over here. And it's definitely different than the States, but in particular, very different from Baltimore. So I feel like the courses that I'm going to be taking back at Morgan, they're going to be different than the courses I took here, but I'll be able to see both sides and use both of the skills that I learned from those classes in the future.
Awesome. And do you want to say hello to anyone back here in the School of Global Journalism and Communication? I guess you young people call it shout-outs or something like that?
Yeah, I would like to shout out obviously everyone, but in particular, Miss Shannon, I miss you like crazy. I know I haven't been keeping up on the communication, but I love you and I hope everything's going well at the school. And Dean Wickham, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here right now. So thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity. It's definitely been a life changer.
Awesome. Well, we're really proud of you and glad to hear about these fantastic things that you're doing. And you must come back. If you do not come back, I will be getting on a plane to come back and escort you back. Okay?
Yes, thank you so much.
All right, thank you, and have a great rest of your time over there.
And for those of you who are frequent watchers of SCOM UP, you know this is the time of the show where I traditionally highlight all of the majors who come to meet with me for their one-on-one meeting with the chair. And someone said to me in the hallway last week, aren't you getting tired of that? Like, isn't that old and cliche and boring? And I thought about it and I said, well, maybe they're right. And then I thought again, what are you talking about? This is my favorite part of the show. Hit it, DJ. And thanks to everyone who came by this week. So that'll wrap it up for this third episode of SCOM UP. I'm Dr. David Marshall, SCOM Chair. Thanks so much for watching. And remember, no matter where you are, no matter what's going on with you, my door is always open and that you have a team working very, very hard for your success. Have a great week, everyone. We'll see you next week about this time for another edition of SCOM UP.